From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
I'm Mike Dennison in Helena. Coming up, Governor Gianforte issues an emergency rule on students opting out of face mask mandates in public schools.
Today, we launch a new series introducing you to Native American students on the pathways to success. I'm Holly Brantley, and I'll have Jade Yazie's story coming up.
6:30 on this Wednesday, September 1st. Shelley and Matt Elwell with you here. Those are the mountains again. They're still out there. I had my doubts for a minute yesterday, but we can actually see them.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to start the month off on a positive note. Air quality getting a little better, and in fact, I'll just skip back so you can take a look at the air quality. It's not great, but it is a stark improvement from yesterday. Good in Butte, moderate in Bozeman and Dillon, unhealthy for sensitive groups in West Yellowstone. Temperatures this morning, crisp and cool. Look at a lot of low 30s, 33 degrees in Butte, Wise River, 34 in Phillipsburg. We're at 38 in Belgrade. Maybe a light jacket for the kids as they're heading out to the bus stop this morning. Planner calling for daytime highs right into the low 70s, a little below average, but we are seeing a little better air quality as well. We're going to take a look at that air quality forecast, looking at the smoke and haze and how it may change for the next couple of days. That's coming up in just a couple of minutes.
All right, thank you, Matt. 6:31 now. Our top story this half hour, the Gianforte's administration health department issuing an emergency rule that says school districts should give students the chance to opt out of health mandates, specifically wearing a face mask. But as MTN's Mike Dennison reports, education officials say they're already doing just that.
The rule issued Tuesday by the State Department of Public Health and Human Services says if a school district in Montana is requiring students and staff to wear a face mask to slow the spread of COVID-19, it should allow students options for not wearing a mask or face covering. It says reasons for not wearing a mask can include physical or mental health concerns, religious beliefs, or moral conviction. But Lance Melton of the Montana School Boards Association says schools across Montana already are required by federal law and guidance to consider student wishes not to wear a mask. However, he says that does not mean students can demand to be at school without a mask. Melton says other options could be made available, such as remote learning or a face shield instead of a mask. Amanda Curtis, president of the union representing public school teachers in Montana, said the Gianforte administration is spreading misinformation about both what schools are doing and the effectiveness of masks. She said the governor should support local control by school districts instead of grandstanding for the benefit of a vocal minority of anti-maskers. The Gianforte administration rule said research is not conclusive on how much masks reduce the spread of viral infections. But Melton said schools are following and should follow the guidance of the National Centers for Disease Control, which has recommended children and staff wear masks indoors in school. And we should point out that local control is already at work here. Montana's large urban districts with more students and tighter quarters are requiring masks indoors, while most rural and smaller districts are not. Reporting from Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.
And Mike tells us the emergency rule will be in effect for no more than 4 months. Now, the Bozeman Public School Interim Superintendent Casey Bertram says school district reads the rule as permissive. He says that is because it specifically provides that school districts should consider parental concerns and should provide an opt-out system for certain reasons. Bertram says the district has done both, and he says the mask policy is in full compliance with the emergency rule. It says masks continue to be required in all our buildings for all students, staff, and visitors while indoors. School district says there is an opt-out, including the option of remote learning. Meantime, the Butte School District says it will continue to require face coverings in order to ensure the health and safety of all students. In a statement, the district says the board did take parental concerns into consideration by allowing exceptions to wearing masks for medical or developmental reasons. Now, monitoring the last 24 hours in Montana, COVID-19 numbers continue to go in an unsettling direction. 13 more people have died for a total of 1,800 people who have passed away from COVID complications. 251 people are in a hospital as of right now. There are 890 new COVID cases in Montana. That makes 4,057 active cases in the Treasure State. Last time the state had more than 5,000 active cases was January 9th of this year, according to MTN data. Now, Yellowstone County added the most new cases, followed by Cascade and Flathead counties. Gallatin County in fourth place, but only by one less than Flathead County at 95 cases. There are 27 new cases in Butte, Silver Bow County. Well, this morning we launch a new series featuring Native American students on their journey to success at Montana State University. First, we meet Jade Yazzie, a student on a mission to transform behavioral health on indigenous reservations. MTN's Holly Brantley has her story.
She's one of the few Native American students in the dietetics major on MSU's campus. Its expertise, Jade Yazzie plans to use to impact the lives of people in the communities who have already given so much to her.
I would like to give back to Native communities in general, not just my community, but as much as I can give to Native communities so that they can see that Native dietitians, especially Indigenous people, are needed back home.
Jade Yazzie believes food is life. She's a dietetics major at Montana State University, a path she chose because she feels there needs to be more options to learn about behavioral health on reservations.
Even though dietitians can specialize in certain things, how I saw it was dietitians are there to help you understand food, but not just to understand food, but we are there to help you in the long run instead of the short term. And that's why I want to give back to Native communities, because we're losing our people, sadly.
She grew up on the Navajo reservation in Arizona and also has family connections in Rocky Boy. She first studied nursing, but then realized educating people about how better food choices could change their lives was her true calling. She dreams of sticking with a patient long after the event that brought them to the hospital for true long-term healing.
I want to give back to my community because I want them to know that dietitians do exist.
She says there's a lack of education on reservations about everything from how to read food labels to what steps to take for long-term care after a diabetes or heart disease diagnosis. She wants to change that.
I've never seen a dietitian in any health clinics ever. So we're kind of like the back burners, but we play such a huge role with aftercare, especially with outpatients, because they still need our help.
Meantime, on MSU's campus, her friends say she already has a reputation for leadership and strength. She's a grad student in her 8th year of schooling, but Jade recalls a time right after she left her Arizona home when she didn't know if she could handle the pressures of college and being so far away. Jade says she was able to overcome the homesickness because of Native American communities on campuses in Montana that took her in and showed her she was family.
It's just the welcoming and just being so happy, like just welcoming into your community and being so selfless and making sure that Native students succeed.
She says she tries to show that same love to other students and one day to the patients that will call on her for help.
I'm not going to change it overnight, but step by step and more progress is being made towards that, and I want to be a part of that change.
Jade says she's passionate about bringing the 4 pillars of health into her practice to be there for others spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. In Bozeman, Holly Brantley, MTN News.
If you don't remember, the city of Belgrade passed a levy supporting Belgrade high school sports this past spring, and as a thank you, they're making a couple sporting events this week and next completely free.
We just want to invite as many people that want to come out for a free game just to enjoy it. But we really want to promote our kids, people coming out, starting that new culture with a new year, and what a better way to do it.
The football game against Missoula Hellgate this Friday is completely free.
And this is the chance for our community to come out Friday night and help us get some goosebumps. Let's make some noise. Let's fill these bleachers up here. Let's really support our kids. They really need it, and we want to be able to give back to our community. And that's one way we know how to is open the gates and say, come on in.
Even though football draws in the most money for fan attendance, for Robinson, this is about establishing a new culture in Belgrade.
But we will make it work. We just really want to fill these stands. I think our culture, school spirit is so much more important than the dollars.
Next week, there's a free volleyball game as well.
Our next one's going to be a home volleyball game next week on the 9th. Well, the varsity's at 7, but it goes from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. But boy, come on in. Come fill our stands. We can hold 5,000 people in there if we have to.
So come on down to Belgrade High School to watch their football team take on Missoula Hellgate completely free this Friday at 7 p.m. In Belgrade, John Miller, MTN Sports.
All right, thank you very much, John. A great opportunity there to give back to their community. I love that. Meantime, we are going to take a break. You know, these are stressful times, so just take the rest of the week off with pay. What would you think if your boss told you that? It actually happened this week. Find out where after the break. But first, here's Tony DeCopel with a look at what's coming up at 7 o'clock.
Good morning. Ahead on CBS this morning, we'll show you the massive effort to keep the Caldor fire from reaching Lake Tahoe. Plus, recovery efforts along the Gulf Coast as hundreds of thousands are still without power and many need critical supplies. Also, a global vaccine app could open the door to international travel. We'll share a new proposal to get borders open all around the world. And One Republic frontman Ryan Tedder experienced a near nervous breakdown after the band's last tour. Now hear how the Grammy winner walked away and rediscovered his love of music. All that and more at 7.